Make sure I'm good and I'm live. I mean, mind you, this is more of me recording a video than actually doing like a live stream. But I'll try to keep the ums and uhs at a minimum here when I talk about this. So, well met, guys. I am the Salty Knight, and I just got playing through a couple of what's this here? Finally, I got in the first hello. What's up, FNF, another boyfriend? Welcome to the stream. This is not really much of a stream today as much as it is a talk about something I'm a little concerned with as far as World of Warcraft goes. So if this is not really your kind of content, I understand. I'm just kind of giving my thoughts on something just on its initial kind of like first week or first day really into the new content. So WoW's 20th anniversary is here, and it has introduced a couple of things into the game, and I want to talk about those things. So first of all, which is probably the most important thing that everybody's trying to get to right now, and that is the class tier sets. Let me actually close down my World of Warcraft stuff because I feel like my computer's gonna like explode if I don't do it. I got a WoW window open and Streamlabs. I feel like I'm just asking to basically purchase another motherboard. What is this here? What if you grow up? What do you mean by that? What do you mean if I grow up? But you talking about channel wise, like subscribers, or talking about age? Because I'm already 30. Like there's not much. Only way to go now is down. I'm gonna be getting shorter. My back's gonna be getting like that. It's not gonna be fun. But yeah, let me get back on topic here. So yeah, about WoW's anniversary. So first, let me talk about the good things about it, and then I'll talk about the things that I don't like about it. So let's talk about the good. Um, for one, I like the fact that there are more world bosses. What's up, Timmy Design Pro? Welcome to the stream, man. This is more of like a video about me talking about Warcraft's 20th anniversary and how and my current thoughts on it more than anything. So if you don't want to stick around, I understand. But thanks so much for clicking the stream. I appreciate it. I'll probably be playing something scary tonight, or maybe maybe a Batman stream tonight. I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, getting back on topic, I think the inclusion of the new world bosses is cool. In addition to the other ones like Kazakh, the Dragons of the Nightmare, and now we've got the Shah of Anger, and now we've got the Stone Watcher as well, just out there in Tenaris. I think that's really cool. I like the new tents and stuff. The layout is really nice. I like the fact that there's multiple sections for people to do different things. I think there was an absolute misfire of them having like this lady on stage for doing the mount offs. I think it should have been a character that looked like Asmongold, to be completely honest with you. I think that was totally a missed opportunity. Just this like really skinny, cool Tyrion dude up there, like getting on mounts. I think that would have been great. I think that would have been really cool, or even just his character model, with the like the ponytail and him wearing like like one of his iconic transmogs. I think that would have been like really really cool to put in the game. So super missed opportunity there, but the inclusion of it is really nice. The inclusion of it is really nice. Um, I like the mini transmog competition that they have. Like they allow four winners and they allow everybody to kind of just cast their vote. That's really really cool that they added that. I think the story time with Lord Walker Cho could have been a bit more varied. They could have put in a lot more stories because from what I understand, I think they have maybe three stories that they continue to tell over and over again. It's the story of Garrosh killing Cairn. It's the story of I think Thracian after he became a Death Knight, and I don't even know what the third one is, but I'm pretty sure there's a third one. I keep missing it. Um, yeah, they could have done way more stories than that. They could have told stories about like the Mogu. They could have told like stories of probably not how Arthas became the Lich King. Everybody knows how Arthas became the Lich King, but there were so many other different stories in World of Warcraft that they could have used that could have been just like really interesting. A lot of quest line quests. Talk about Maximilian of Northshire or um, or the quest line with the dying guy in Northrend in Icecrown who was dying. He was infected with the plague, and the player was bringing all these different sources of holy magic and nature magic to try to cure this guy or ease his pain, but nothing was working. Like the plague of undeath was just too strong within him, so they just ended up saving his soul instead. You know, that was a good story. That was a really good story. I like that story a lot, and I wish they told that, you know, instead of the same just 3 stories over and over again. Um, there are balloons all around the place that you can kind of click on, and you can kind of be like Mary Poppins. I did the Yondu, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all, while I was hanging on to one of them, so I thought that was pretty funny. Um, what else is there? I think that's really it as far as the events go, right? There's like a picture booth thing, but I haven't seen anybody use it at all. I haven't seen anybody use it, and I don't know. I feel like that one had like some good intentions, but I think they could have done a little more with the picture booth. Like they could have made the scenery look a little bit better, in my opinion. Maybe some stuff that you can click on to kind of strike a pose or something. Um, so yeah, a little bit of a missed opportunity there too. But that's really, and obviously the thing that we like the most about it is the tier sets. They've introduced the tier sets. They've actually brought back some old rewards for the old from the old anniversary stuff, including the World Breaker Dragon, the Core Hound, which is awesome. I love that. Uh, what's it called? Night Elf Mohawk's back. I saw Mr. T's avatar in the game as well. I thought that was really cool, and yeah, just ultimately a lot of really cool stuff. But um, you know, a lot of cool stuff was added to it, but I think there's a lot more negative to it than there is good to it, unfortunately. And I want now I've spoken about the good. I've taken a good amount of time to talk about the good. I'm going to talk about the bad now. So number one, weeklies. I understand that this event is going to be running for 2 months, and you know we get to do the weeklies in order to get the tokens to purchase the biggest prizes. But the problem is there's a couple of problems. So number one, there's no dailies. Okay, you can't come in and you can't come in every day and do the like certain quests to earn these tokens like per day. Even if it was just like a token a day or like 3 tokens a day kind of thing, there's nothing like that. Like once you log in, if you've done everything already on day one, there's nothing to do until reset, which sucks. I think like I think I'm sitting on I think 29 tokens right now, and I can do absolutely nothing with the event. I can't earn any tokens at all whatsoever until the reset. What's up, noob? Welcome to the stream, man. Oh, and you're subscribing to me. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. We got 2 noobs on the stream now. Haha, you're in competition, buddy. I'm a noob too, so congratulations. So what? Wow. What's up, Colson? Yeah. So the fact that earning tokens is so unbelievably slow is not cool, and also I don't have War Within, which means I cannot queue for a Chromie's Codex. I can no. Let me correct myself. I can queue for Chromie's Codex, but they don't even let me into the instance even once the group is formed. Simply because I do not own the War Within. I don't know what about the War Within has to do with Chromie's Codex. If it's the location or something, I have no idea. But it's not letting me enter unless I have the expansion, which sucks because I don't have the expansion. So I'm losing out on 3 tokens a week. Now, if you are a trial character, which means you cannot go above the level of 20, that means you have not unlocked Raid Finder. And if you have not unlocked Raid Finder, that means you cannot queue for any of the Blackrock Depth quests. So if you are a free-to-play player, tough. Tough luck, friend. You are not going to be able to participate in pretty much half of the events going on, which means you are going to be earning maybe half the tokens that you would normally earn if you were a pay to play player. Is it World of Warcraft or something? Yes. Oh, I probably should have made that a little clearer in the title, right? But usually people know what WoW is. You know, it's World of Warcraft basically. I'm just talking about the 20th anniversary event, about the pros and cons of it, the things I like, the things that I don't like, about the event that's going on right now. And I'm a little peeved about certain things because, they're showing us all this beautiful, flashy gear. Like, it's basically gear that has existed in the past, but they've upgraded the graphics to more, like, modern graphics, and they look so good. But the progression to earn this gear is insanely slow. And this event is going to be going on until, I think they said either January 6th or January 7th. It's going to end sometime in very early January. I'm not sure when that day is. But it's the progression of it so far. Now, I will say this. You're given an introduction quest to the thing. So you're given like 2 introduction quests. Basically, talk to people around the fair. Boom, you get 5 tokens. You talk to some vendors around the fair. Boom, another 3 to 5 tokens. I forget what it is. And then once you do that, you get the weekly quests, which means you only get to do the weekly quests every week. You don't get those introductory quests again after that. So you are essentially earning more tokens your very first time being there than you are for the weeks that follow. Now, these sets, these amazing looking sets, are worth 60 tokens a set. Okay? And it's my understanding that once you reach level 100, you're going to get an achievement. And this achievement is basically, I think it's going to discount the sets. It's going to bring the sets down to, I think, from 60 pieces to 40 pieces. So I think the best way to do it would be to, once you get 60 pieces, to not spend the 60 pieces. Get to 100 first. And then once you get to 100 and you get that discount, then you can buy 2 sets for 80 each. Or I think you get another achievement once you hit 200 tokens, which I don't even understand how you're going to hit 200 tokens with the small amount of tokens that you're going to be getting weekly with this thing. I don't know how you're going to do that. But once you get like a second amount, I think they discount the sets again to 20 tokens. Why don't they do that in the first place? Why aren't the sets 20 tokens a set? People want these sets. And if they're not smart about the way that they spend these tokens, then people are going to end up just waiting until next year in order to get more of the sets. And I think that's incredibly, incredibly stupid. I do. I think the way that they made the token system in this game is also extremely stupid because they made it war-bound account bound, which means all of your tokens are basically saved across all characters, but all characters cannot earn the tokens. You can only earn the tokens on one character, and then you can transfer those tokens to another character if you wanted to. Which essentially means that you can only do the quest once per week on one character. You cannot, basically, go on multiple characters, do these quests, and earn the tokens on multiple characters. No. Once you do, let's say you do the 5 time walking dungeon quest on a character. If you try to do that again on another character, you will not earn the tokens on that second character, because you've already earned it on another character. That is so stupid. It's stupid. You've essentially done something good by, making this whole warband thing, and then you've completely botched it by making all rewards warbound wide. So now, if I wanted to run it again on another character, there's no point. There's no point because he's not going to get the same rewards the first guy did because the first guy already got the rewards. Sorry, second guy. Get the hell out of here. I bought Game Time again to do this event because I knew as a free-to-play player I would be incredibly lagged behind if I tried to do the content as a level 20 because I couldn't do the raids. I still can't do the Codex of Chromie. Like, I don't know. I don't know why they didn't make participate in the events of the anniversary a daily quest. Why is it a weekly quest? Why are we waiting a week to do this? Also, all of the chests that I've been getting from Korak's Revenge, um, from the Blackrock Depth stuff, it's all locked at level 80, by the way. So since I don't have the expansion, I can't use any of it. It's useless to me. My character just hit level 70. He's got basically the same gear he was wearing at level 60, and I'm not gearing either. Dungeons are not giving me any loot. Like, I've been running dungeons like crazy, and I'm getting just capes. Like, that's all I'm getting. Friday Night Funkin' versus Noob. You're not gonna play. So talking about you saying about the story or something? Oh, Friday Night Funkin' versus Noob. Oh, I could see that. Totally see that being a mod. There's like a mod for everything, dude. But yeah, this whole anniversary event, unless they lower the prices of the sets to 20 a pop, I'm not gonna be happy with this event. Or even 40 a pop. Make it 40 a pop. Like, we can work towards that. That's fine. 60 a pop with the amount of tokens that we get a week does not seem feasibly possible. It just doesn't. It just doesn't seem possible. Even with the discount after getting 100. Like, getting to 100 is a miracle in itself. Especially if it's a weekly thing. Like, I'm just so... I don't know how they keep botching this. I don't know how they keep botching this. Like, they take a good thing and they just completely just fucking botch it. I don't understand it. But anyway, thank you guys for listening to my rant about it. I appreciate it. And everybody in the chat who joined, what's up, dudes? Glad you could be part of the chat. Glad we could talk. This is more just about me just spilling my guts out for the world to see and just giving my thoughts on it. Let me know your thoughts on it. Do you guys like the event? Do you guys think that what they did was a good thing here? I will say also, one more thing, about the things that I like. I think the final fight in Blackrock Depths is great. I don't think there's any reason, unless you're level 80, there's no reason to do the rest of the Blackrock raid. Because the quests that you get for the weekly are to kill the final boss. The fact that you can queue right toward the final boss just makes the rest of the raid irrelevant. And if you're not level 80. If you're not level 80 and you're not geared. So yeah, I think the fights are insanely fun. The whole thing with Moira doing the kind of what the hell's the name of that, the told the gore mechanic, where it's like, oh, you have to make sure you're staying in that light part, or if you're staying in the shadow parts, you're going to receive massive damage, and she's just like doing that over and over again. I think that's a really, really cool touch. I think that's a really cool mechanic, and the fact that Ragnaros is involved in that fight is really, really awesome. I like that part too. I want to add that to the pros. I don't think everything about the event is an L, but I do think there's more L's to the event than there is W's, unfortunately. I think they could have done a little bit better with this event in terms of pricing, in terms of the storytelling, and just overall in terms of just the event itself. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about the current WoW 20th anniversary event in the comment section below, and I would love to see your thoughts on it. Do you guys think I'm being too harsh on it? Do you guys think do you guys agree with me? Just whatever you think, just let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And as always, safe travels. I'll see you in the next one.